Hello. And we are back. Hello, hello, and welcome to a new live stream here at the Mutant Almond channel. Here we are back, guys. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you are doing really good today. I am doing awesome. Hello, hello. Okay, let's start our recording here as always. And I think I have let's turn this on because I record my voice like that for now. We will see. That's not a very good way to do it, but I have to figure it out. Okay, guys, so what are we doing today? Oh, there is a biggie. Hello, Theo. How are you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing really good. There is a biggie here. Oh, I'm gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat the pig. I'm so sorry, piggy. Yeah, I don't want it to be on the way. Hold on, I don't have my headphones to put them on. So what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Oh my god, this is terrible actually. Oh, awesome, that's awesome to hear. Today, if you remember last stream I was working in this, oh there is a golem here, but that's not a problem. We were working in making this wider and it didn't solve the problems I had with my iron farm. So now I understand what is wrong with it. I understand and it's terrible. I was reading the wiki again and again and then I realized what the problem was. So apparently now it's working, by the way. I think, hold on, let me remove Lymatica. Now it's working as it is at the moment. The golems are spawning and it's because I removed the roof around here. It doesn't matter if it's made out of slabs. The problem is Minecraft doesn't pick a random block in the spawning box. It picks a random column. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Very glad to have you here. Yeah, it picks a random column, not a random block. And because this roof, I've always... Oh, come on, it's raining already. I think... It's raining too much. Let me check if my less rain mod is working because I don't think it is. Yeah, it's out of date because we updated the... Have to install a new one. Updated for the new version. Hold on, I think I can actually do that while streaming probably. I don't think I have to stop Minecraft. Just give me a second because I have it here in another folder. The updated mode. I just feel like for streaming rain is so annoying because you cannot see anything in the screen with so much rain. So I don't want to completely remove it, but I have a mod to reduce it. Resource packs here. We have these two that I'm gonna copy. I have also to remove the cross in the center for when I record videos. And these are from Vanilla Twix. Do you know Vanilla Twix? It's a web that you can choose a resource pack, let's say. I don't know how to say. Because you can choose a lot of them, whichever you like the most, and then use it creates a zip file with all of them. And now if I copy them, I feel like I've seen this working. So we remove these two. This is not the right one. What? Hold on a second. Is the right one? Okay. It just has a different name in the folder than in the app. If we go here, come on. Resource pack and paste these ones. I think now we should have it working. Let me check OBS. You saw the grass farm video. That's very cool. We are playing in Java. I always play in Java, but there is a thing. This server, the Wonder Project server, has a cross-platform play. Ah, you knew because you saw the Iron Farm and you realized this is for Java mechanics. Yeah, we are playing Java, but in this server, if we pick up the player list here, only Sphinx, I don't know how it's called, he's connected. You hate Java? Why you hate Java? You don't like Java? I like Java for one main reason, that for content creation I can install as many mods as I want and they are free and they allow me to record and to do a lot of the stuff that I cannot do in Bedrock. That's the main reason. For recording, for making videos, Java is just better. I've tried when the Minecraft movie build challenge was going on, I tried to make some videos in Bedrock. No. I don't recommend it. For content creation, Java is better. It is just what it is. For the gameplay, you can argue whatever, but for content creation, Java is better. In my opinion, of course, I don't know everything. Yeah, we got the less rain. Yeah, it's for modding. If you are playing only vanilla, I guess you can argue one or the other, but if you want to mod it, in Java everything is free, and you can install whatever mod you want and adapt the game to play however you want. That's the real reason. Yeah, it's much better, right? Less rain mod, less rain resource pack. You see, the best example, we just did it in a blink of the eye. With a resource pack, we remove a lot of the rain, not all of it, but a lot. So yeah, you see the golem dying there. Let's go watch it. The golem, he's still dying. Yeah, the farm is working at the moment, but the reason it's working is because I removed the roof. I removed this roof because it was in the way of the spawning box. Shush. We don't need to talk? Okay. It's okay. We are, in this channel, we are of the opinion that we play Minecraft however we like. That's the main thing that I think is best about Minecraft. That you can play in so many ways. It's like a lot of games in one, no? You can play as ever you want. In edition as you want, with mods, without mods. You can play however you want. And that's what makes Minecraft great. So we are accepting of any way to play Minecraft. Bedrock, Java, we like it all. Another golem is already dying. I'm not Arabic, but it's not the first time that I've been taught. I'm Spanish. And if you know about Spain, we were under the Arabic Empire for a long time during the medieval age. So a lot of people in Spain, I feel, has traces of Arabic features in their faces. And I certainly must do. I certainly do, but I'm not Arabic. Another golem. Yeah, like this is kind of okay, how the farm works. But I just want my roof. I don't want an anvil without a roof. How are you gonna hammer things here, right? Hold on. Let me show what I mean. You're from Lebanon? That sounds cool. I'm from Spain. But I've been told, I've been asked. I was actually, I used to go to this kebab shop. I don't know, I think they were Turkish, the owners of the kebab shop. And they started talking to me in Arabic because they thought I was Arabic. So if I must look a little bit Arabic. For sure, if they think I am. Yeah, so this is the Anvil build, right? And to make it work properly, we need to make it 2 blocks taller. 2 blocks taller. And that means we have to rebuild it from scratch. We have to remove the whole thing because the only two layers that fit in my new design are these two. Because the height, I didn't want to increase the height of this part. I wanted to increase the height of this part. I think it actually even looks better with the new design. Syrian from Syria? Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. No, I'm not, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. We have to increase this a couple of blocks. That means we have to tear it down completely, the whole thing. We're gonna remove everything. You see, the lower layer is mostly okay, but because we changed it the other day, we have to turn it back. So I will just preserve these two lines of blocks. This line and this line. The rest is gonna get destroyed. That's awesome. That's awesome. I really like to make this an international channel. I really like having people from different places. For a while, we had a lot of people from the Philippines because there is this YouTuber and streamer that watched my stream a couple of times, and then some of his viewers started coming to my streams, and he was from the Philippines. He was Spanish too, but he was living in the Philippines, and we were having some of Philippine people here. I think I will move this guy. I think I want to move this guy because it's in the way of the recording. He moves so much, so I want to move him a little bit away. I think we will take it behind the mushroom. He's coming with me, right? Yeah. I had it there in case Gloomy wanted it back. Okay, I think that's dangerous. That might be a one that hasn't spawned the skeletons yet. I don't think that's one of the ones that attacked me the other day. Let's check it out with Sword in Hand, and let's get the shield just in case, and the chest piece. Have you spawned your skeletons already, or are you gonna spawn them? No, he's fine. He's cool. I was mistaken. He is one of the ones on top of the mushroom. Because when they first spawn in thunderstorms, when you approach them, they spawn skeletons and more skeleton horses around. I hope I can stream for money at some point, but for now it's just for fun. I'm trying to grow for the moment. If we get in my first path to monetization will be Twitch for sure. If we reach 3 average viewers in 4 streams, what I think is very, very doable, we can start monetizing the streams in Twitch. For YouTube, it's a bit more complicated because we need to get 500 subs first, and we are a long way from that. But if you sub to my YouTube channel, maybe we make it happen at some point. But yeah, we are streaming for fun for the moment, but hope in the future that changes. Okay, so let's get a few beds and some trapdoors. I think I will steal 3 beds from here. I will place them back, because first thing, before I start removing the anvil, I want to move the villages, because my theory is let's see if we don't hit them. This is my villager breeder. We take them from here with a minecart and we move them around. Let's place the other schematic, the one only with the farm. I have the iron farm one and the anvil one, so it's not in the way, the anvil, for the other build. You repeated it twice. I think that was a mistake. It's okay. Yeah, I stream. I'm trying to get professional at some point, but we will see what happens. I would really like that. Okay, so the beds go here. Okay, this is the new placement of the beds. They are a bit lower, but they are high enough, so they won't spawn in the ground if I've done everything correctly. And how do we do this? We have to do it from below. Hello, Renu. How are you doing? Welcome. we are tearing down the wall Anvil build today because my iron farm was not working. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. My iron farm was not working, and it's because this roof was in the way. It was made out of slabs, so golems won't spawn on top, but because it was in the middle of the spawning box from these villagers, then Minecraft will choose a random column and try to spawn them here, fail, and then wouldn't try below. It always tries in the higher block. So we need to move the spawning platform on top of the beds. That's a very crucial mistake I made in my design, and then have the roof a couple blocks higher. I'm from Spain. We were just talking about that. They were saying I look Lebanese, but I'm not actually. Okay, I will collect the water and the lava source. I feel like I need another bucket. Let's get another bucket and the trapdoors, and we will start moving the villagers. Well, I was not wearing my elytra this time. From Iceland. Ah, that's so cool. That's so very cool also. Lots of people from different countries. That's awesome. I really like that. Very, very happy. Very, very happy today. What? Ah, a freaking baby. And why am I on fire? Ah, because he was on fire, right? My favorite way to deal with the babies is just get into water, because they are very slow in water. And being fast is what makes them dangerous. Ah, sure, don't worry. You're welcome anytime. Thank you very much for stopping by. You're very welcome. Okay, so I was doing getting a bucket. I got a bucket. Let's get one bucket for the lava source and some trapdoors. I only have two. We need to make a few more trapdoors. I never have enough trapdoors. I use trapdoors so much, so often. Mostly spruce. We need to make a spruce farm at some point. Way! A new soup! Thank you very much for subbing. Thank you very much. Oh, I think my notification is a bit shifted. Well, I will repair it later. No, that's the problem. They already can't spawn on the roof. They won't spawn on the roof because it's made out of slabs. So this is a spawn-proof roof. You see, it's half a block, so they won't spawn. But the problem, and I was not understanding this, that's why I was building it like this. Minecraft tries to spawn a golem in 11 random times, in 11 different blocks, but it just doesn't choose a random block. And I think programming wise, that makes a lot of sense because the 3D space has so many blocks. So it will be very hard. It chooses from X and Y. It chooses a random column. And from that column, chooses the topmost block. So when it chooses this column, it will never try to spawn the golem down there if the roof is here. It will try to spawn it on top of the roof. That's the problem. So if I have something here, okay, this is spawn proof because it's half a block, no? It's a half a block, but it will never try to spawn the golem down below. It will always try to spawn it on the very top block of the column. That's something new to me. I didn't understand that before. I was trying to understand why the farm was not working. So the roof is completely spawn proof, but still, because it's less than 6 blocks away from the villagers on the vertical direction, it will stop the golems from spawning. It's so weird, I know, but it's just how it works. And I think it actually makes sense if you think how it's programmed, because if you have to pick a random block. No, it doesn't matter. This is already spawn proof. All of the suggestions that you are giving are to make this spawn proof, and actually I'm gonna be placing some moss carpet in this kind of places that that you see. This is to make it spawn proof. That's not bad. The problem is I will have to replace this layer with whatever it is. Okay, let me show you, because I've been working on this for a while. Just random name. I don't know how to call this recording. I will, hello, welcome to the stream. I will actually give you a peek into my mind. I will disconnect from Minecraft and load into my creative world for a second to show you, because I've been working on this for a while. This is gonna take a moment, but I want to show you. I think it's loading. No, we have to stop this one. Yeah, so the problem is not you. I think they're asking me, I'm not sure. Welcome everyone, welcome very much to the stream. I'm very happy to have you here. I'm from Spain, by the way. I'm not sure if I already answered that. Yeah, I think I did. Or I think I did earlier. I'm not sure. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Very happy to have you here. We are trying to load into a different Minecraft world. That's why everything is black, but it's just gonna start in a second. I'm just trying to show you something. Maybe I could actually have two distributions of Minecraft running at the same time. I'm not sure. I didn't want to risk it, so I stopped my Minecraft and started a new one. But it takes a little bit. Yeah, it's opening now. It's opening. I think you can already see. Yeah, the Mojang screen. Minecraft YouTube. Oh, that's so great, from India. Man, we are getting so many people from different countries today. That's really great. Eternal Genesis YouTube. I will check you out later after the stream. I will check your channel later. It's always awesome to meet other YouTubers. That's so great. I think that for a Minecraft YouTuber, that there are so many already, and it's very hard to open your own pocket in YouTube. The best way to we are reconnecting. Let's wait for a second. This guy spawned here for some reason. Are we back? I think we are back. Yes. This guy spawned here because I see the available block. I didn't improve this one. No, I don't have yet. I want to make one, but it's a whole process because I want to make a bookshop, and I'm working in my villager trading hall. So I want to make one, but it's still not. I actually already have the idea for what I want to make. I want to make like a pile of books, pile on top of each other. That will be really cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, as soon as you put a slab on a block, they won't spawn there anymore. But they also cannot spawn here because of this roof. And I made a lot of try. This is the basic design. This is the design from my tutorial on YouTube and TikTok. And it broke because we are missing that. Yeah, now it's not broken. So this is the basic design, and as soon as we give a night time for the villagers to sleep. Let's turn it off. They need to try to sleep in a while. It will start spawning golems. Yeah, it already did. Where are you trying to DM me? In YouTube? In Discord? We will figure it out later, okay? I am actually interested in making connection with other YouTubers. Actually, if you want to play together, there is a very easy way to do it. You can join the Wonder Project server. Join the Wonder Project server. That's something you can do, and we can play together. It's open for everyone. So that's a very cool solution. Yeah, this is my new design. This is what we are building. The difference is just that we are compacting the iron blocks and the bone meal, the roses into bone meal. But this is the same. This is the same. And this is my new design. This is what we are building today, okay? It looks exactly the same, but it's 2 blocks taller compared to those ones. Yeah, compared to this one. This is what we have right now. And this is the new one. And the reason is you have a 6 by 8 by 8 spawning box around the villages. And as far as the roof is outside of that box, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. But all of the other tries that I made, they just don't work. And I actually use moss carpet in some places, like here, for example. You can see this is to spawn proof this one, but keep the shape. But I broke this one. I think actually it was a stone. Yeah, so we are using moss carpet to spawn proof some of the parts, but as soon as you have this roof on top, it just won't. It won't work. It won't work. Like all of this. This one was working before because I only had half of the roof. That was my mistake. I never built the full roof before we went into the Wonder Project, right? That was my mistake. But yeah. And by the way, do you see this? This is my trading hall. This is gonna be my trading hall. Now that we are here, I want to show you. This is an ARP. I saw a music box, or I think it was just a wooden puzzle. And there is a harp. And this is gonna be... This is the pumpkin and melon farm that we already have in the server down here, down below. And the pumpkins and melon flow up with a water elevator. And we have here two villagers, sorry, for a villager breeder. Trapped there, we can give them carrots. And with the minecart, we move them here. This is gonna be where we get the emeralds from the farmers. And if we go down, this is a bit useless space. I didn't manage to fit what I wanted there, but it's okay. We have the books and everything here. Every other villager for the books and whatever here. And probably in this one, down here, we will have a zombie to convert them into zombies and cure them. And this seems like we cannot go up, but we actually can. We just make a small jump here. I cannot do it now. No, I didn't. Yeah, so this is gonna be behind the mushroom, and it's like a harp, and it has this I'm very happy with this lantern, but yeah, it's a work in progress, right? This is not finished. It's made out of concrete. I have to change it into wood or something like that. I want to texture it, make some walls here, but I'm really happy with the diagonal line. It's like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, but with these guys, I made it look smoother, but it's not like a 1-1 or 2-2. There was actually before this one was a 2-2, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and this looked so ugly. So I think it improved a lot in here. Next project actually is this one. This is a lot of spoilers. But this is my bamboo farm. This is a bamboo farm I designed. I saw a short with a new technique that I didn't know about for bamboo collection. That is this one. This is the module. This is gonna be my next tutorial. This is the single module, and it's not the best farm. A lot of items just fly around, and it's not the best. But yeah, this is use a torch burn. So when this guy grows, it activates the torch burn mechanic, and it will push without observers or anything. So it's so cheap. And this is a module that repeats. I wanted to make 3 bamboo strands, but at the end I decided to make just one with a pot. The dirt looks so realistic, right? With the levels is dark oak and terracotta. There is no mud here, even if it looks like mud. And inside we have an autocrafter with a couple of chests. It's not the most efficient, it's not lossless, and I have decided that I will use these stairs in all of my builds in the Wonder Project. My Wonder Project builds are all gonna be like house equipment, no? In a big scale. That's my idea, no? Like the mushroom is a big scale. Oh, and you saw. I will talk about it while we log again into the Wonder Project. Let's log again into the Wonder Project. We have been here in the creative planning work for too much. You can take a look at my head. That's how my head looks inside. And you can take a look at my head, but not too long. Not for too long. My brain is a bit messed up. I'm just a silly almond. What do you want me to say? So yeah. My plan, I'm not sure what I was saying. Yeah, my plan is to build a bamboo floor, a bamboo path to connect all my builds. That's why I need the bamboo farm. And then I will use these stairs, these curved stairs that I designed in all of these builds. And they are all gonna be like things that you could find in a house, in a workshop or something like this, but in a big scale. And I think that fits really well because I'm an almond, no? So actually, if you think about it, this is my scale, no? If you compare an almond with a bamboo, a decorated bamboo, or with an anvil, or with a mushroom, like, it's the perfect scale for me, no? For an almond. So I think that's gonna be a cool base in the Wonder Project. I feel like it's a good idea, and everything is gonna be connected with a bamboo path. I want to use bamboo because you have 2 different kinds of slabs that you don't have in other colors. You have the trapdoors, you have the blocks, so you can make it really bumpy, really textured with only one color. We can use hay bales to texture it, like I did for the Luffy's hat. No, I'm not sure if you saw this video, but I decided to do it because I was already working with bamboo. So yeah, you can do lots of stuff with bamboo. I just, the color is a bit weird to work with sometimes, but I feel it opens so many possibilities. How do I cross there? I messed up. We need to turn it off. Turn off the farm. What? What's happening? What? Why cannot? What's going on? Is this a visual glitch? Do you see this? Okay, let's move far away and come back because I think must be a visual glitch. I think when I use Limatica sometimes things don't render properly. Okay. You are getting a bit spammy for my taste. I will, for you to DM me in Discord, I need to accept your friend request first. And I'm playing now. I cannot be paying attention to Discord. Okay, so after the stream has finished, we will talk about it. You can always join the server if you want to play. That's always a possibility for everyone. But if you keep being very spammy with this collaboration thing, I will have to time out you for a little bit. So please, be respectful. You are not the only one here. Let's see if it's solved. Going away for a little bit. No? What the? Ah, yeah. Now it works. Yeah, maybe it was lag actually. It's not disabled. Okay. That's it. I'm sorry. I timed you out. That's what it is. You are being very spammy with this thing. It's okay. We can collaborate. I'm happy with any collaborations, but that was too much. What are you saying? What are you even saying? Yeah, now this guy. Why did it? I thought I turned on the farm, but I didn't actually. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with people today. We are playing in a server in survival. So we have to... No? This one? Was it? Yeah. Now it's off. Now the farm is off. Now there should not be any golems spawning. 1, 2... I cannot fit here. The other side. I have to kill this one. Just don't kill my zombie, okay? I really don't like to do this kind of thing, but people are getting a bit weird. I'm so sorry for the rest. Okay, so let's turn on again the Limatica. And we need to place the beds here. Can I do it? No. Not like that. Where's my bed? Did it fell through the... Man, it fell through the hopper. Terrible. Terrible. We will have to go rescue it. Okay. Yeah, like that is properly placed. Let's go find the bed. Poor golem. It had to die. It really had to die. Because I'm gonna be moving the zombies and the zombie and the villagers. And I've seen this before. I try to move my zombie and then the golem kills it. Where we are trying to move it. Where is the bed? Where did it go? I think it's one of the droppers. The new version doesn't use the item elevator, by the way. Yeah, here it is. Sometimes things get stuck in the item elevators. They will always move up when more items flow, but yeah, no, those are the new bits. Is your brother Eternal Genesis? He was getting a bit spammy, asking to reply him in Discord. I'm so sorry. I really don't like to do this kind of thing, but... And I didn't block him. It's just a timeout. So he can rejoin later. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? I think these are the trapdoors, the new ones that we need. And we need some hoppers. Let's go get some hoppers. Because I use the hoppers to block the villagers. That's a bit silly. But instead of relying on the trapdoors, I use the hoppers that go down as part of the structure for the villager cell. It was just a timeout. He's gonna be back in a while. But I really cannot have people spamming the chat with this kind of messages. I'm sorry. Don't I have hoppers made? I thought I did. Let's make some hoppers then. We have some wood here. Where are the chests? And with the iron we make a few hoppers. Yeah, probably that's enough for now. For now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to go live tomorrow, but I will let you know next time. Thank you very much for stopping by. I will let you know. I will post in the server Discord for sure. Glad to have you here, Ren. Very glad to have you here. Okay, let's see. We need some hoppers here. Can I place them or not? No, because this is a trapdoor, no, a slab. So we actually can go from here. See you. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you very much for stopping by. Come on, I cannot place anything on top of this. Here. Yeah, that's a good position for a hopper. It's gonna have to be removed later, but it's okay. And from here I can start placing these ones. And now that we are at that point, I can remove the lower ones that I don't need, because here is where the item filter goes. So I'm not sure if this one actually points a different way. Yeah, that one points a different way. So let's place wood and this one. Yeah, just like that. And I lost a bunch of hoppers again to the item elevator. Let's see if we can find them. I want to remove this thing already. I want to remove this thing. Here is one. And can we see the others from here? No, just use the item filter. That is gonna be below. That's another good thing about the new farm design, that we can collect everything at the very bottom of the farm. So it's very close to the entrance, and we don't have to go around picking the different items. Although I guess the bone meal I really don't need it, because this produces very little, very little, this farm. And it's so tight here, but I really want to do this before breaking the farm, the build around, because if not, I'm afraid the villagers could escape. I don't want them to escape. Yeah, these are orange, but that's okay. That is okay. And that's orange too? Come on. No, I failed. I failed. I'm Java. I'm a Java player, but in the Wonder Project server you can play both if you want. We are cross-platform here. Don't ask me how it's done. I have no idea how they can manage to do this, but it's actually cross-platform. I think it uses a mod that is called paper to make it cross-platform, but I'm not sure how it works. I really don't know. Okay, so we have this, right? We have the new enclosure for the villagers. And my reasoning is that if we remove just one of the beds, this one, they won't have any other choice than to come here, right? Let's place another trapdoor there, just in case. That's actually not a great position. Yeah, that's a cool position for the trapdoors. Okay, so my reasoning is they should be blocked here. I think they are. I think I may be missing a trapdoor there. Now that I think about this. Yeah, I may be missing one. But let's break this bed and see what happens. Ah, I hit it. That's a pity. Okay, that worked very well, I think. We need another trapdoor here. I think... did they fall? Did they fall down or did it work? Ah, they are sleeping. And yeah, this trapdoor is not necessary. It was okay from the beginning. Yeah, that actually works. And I think we don't need these ones either, but I will leave them. Just in case. What we don't need is these ones now. Let's go up and try to rescue the beds. From here. We can remove these unnecessary trapdoors now. And you see they are close with the hoppers here instead of... And these guys already in the right position? That's a bit weird. He shouldn't be. I'm not sure what's going on there with the zombie. Now we need to move the zombie. That's the next step. The villagers are okay. Okay, I managed to get away without them following. That's good. Let's see if we can move the zombie now. Let's see what is his next position. We need the technical slabs. I like to call the smooth stone technical stone, because I think it's the best block for technical projects, just because you can count very well. You can count it very well. It's very clear, very easy to count, so I think it's really practical. Let's see. Come on, can I make this jump? No. Let's see where the zombie has to go now. We can lower these layers so the top of the farm is not in the way. Like that. And let's see. Okay, so we needed one block closer. Yeah. There is a trapdoor here. No, not like that. We can place a wood block temporarily here, and then we can place the trapdoor on top, maybe in this position. That's a perfect position. Okay. And now we need below a slab that maybe I place it from below. Let's try placing it from below. I think that's the most useful. We have this one, and now we have that one, and in this side I really like using resin for this kind of thing. I place a slab. Sorry, my mistake. And now Oh, I didn't start the recording. If this goes wrong, I want to record it. Because if I have to fail in my project, at least I can make content out of it, right? That's my idea. If something goes wrong, is actually better for content, I feel. It's more funny. So you cannot lose this way. Okay, so that is the new position of the zombie. That is where it's gonna go. But he needs... We cannot place these slabs first. This is gonna be a bit difficult to move him. I think I will do extra slabs here so he doesn't escape. And then because I think he's gonna be trying to get the villagers, maybe we can get him. Maybe we can get him. Let's just close that there as well, just to make sure he doesn't try to escape. And we need to place the piston below him. If not, we will have to put him into a minecart or even get a new one. It's not like we have no zombies to spare, right? In this world, they are everywhere around. So I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Let me leave the beds. These are the old beds. I changed them from the new ones. That was actually perfect, I think. Bank beds for the villagers. Did you know you can do bank beds? Ah, what is a parrot doing here? That's so funny. Okay, he likes the villagers. They give him seats. They give him seats. I think that's why he's here. That's kind of funny. So let's see. What do we do now? We have to get a few pistons, and I don't have any. Terrible. Luckily, I have an iron farm, right? That at the moment is not working, but it's okay. I mean, it was working without roof. No, my sword. I didn't want to leave my sword. I want to leave the iron blocks. And for the pistons, I think you need some wood that we are gonna get some of these dark oak since we are surrounded by it. It's very easy to farm. Some redstone. We need some redstone as well. So let's make a few pistons. It doesn't have to be sticky. How do you make the pistons? What am I missing? Wood, iron? Ah, some stone as well, of course. Of course you need the stone for the piston. It makes total sense that you need the stone, since it's in the texture of the block. Right? Very easy to remember. I'm just a silly almond. What did you expect? I'm just a silly almond. Okay, let's see how we do this, because we have to place it upside down. So we will have to be careful. We will need to be careful. Let's see if we can manage. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. We will need a few temporary blocks to place this, and it has to go in this. Okay, so just by placing a temporary block here, we could come up. Go up. And now we should be able to place the piston like that. Yes. And now how do we let you through? We have to remove at least this. Oh, he fell. No, he comes back. Oh, perfect. That worked perfectly. That was so easy. It's fascinating how easy that was. So we have moved the villagers at the zombie, and if I don't remove any crucial block and he doesn't escape, the hardest part is done. We did the hardest part. I think the hardest part is completely done. That was what worried me most. And now, why are these slabs here? I forgot I had them. Actually, we need to leave a slab on top of the zombie while we work, because if not, it's gonna die. For now, it has the roof, but when we start removing things, we need to leave in a slab. Yeah, and I think these blocks are not part of the blueprint, but I will leave them so the villagers never die, never try to escape. I think it should be better. But not these trapdoors, in case they try to spawn there after sleeping. I don't want them to escape like that. He's hitting me. We can remove that one. And these ones. This was all temporary. I should have used everywhere the... I don't have tuff. Let's place a block of tuff. No, let's do that later. We don't need the zombie to be moving and producing golems. Okay. So now for the fun part, right? And what is the fun part? We need to remove the wall build. We need to break it completely. The whole thing. For it to work properly, we have to move the roof up. And I don't only want to move the roof up, but we will extend the anvil right here, right around here, right here. So that means everything on top has to go. And because last episode or last stream, we removed that part, then everything has to go actually. So let's start breaking. Am I recording? Yes. Let's start breaking. All of it has to go. Actually, no. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring the beacon, right? For the breakage. I think that's more useful. Let's bring the beacon. I'm not sure if it's worth it. And I'm afraid with the beacon, I'm gonna tear down the villager enclosure or the zombie enclosure. That will be worse. Yeah, it works so nicely. I thought that would be a real headache. A real headache. Changing. That was what I really don't like, playing with entities in Minecraft, with the villagers and with the mobs in general. You know, it's very hard predict what they are gonna do. But I feel like they make builds so much better having a few mobs around. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's totally worth it removing the beacon, because we will have to remove it twice, right? We will need to move it twice, and maybe it takes longer moving the beacon twice than just breaking the wall anvil without it. I think for andesite you insta mine it, so probably it's sort of worth it. It's so. I just want to use my beacon, okay? I just want to use it. So let's do it. And I have no space. So we can do that. No space for the blocks. I just want to use my beacon. We need one there temporarily, because maybe it's in the way later. So I have placed it here because in last stream we were trying to open up the caves to make them look better, and this is a perfect spot for where my mines are. And I could access like my wall mine system with haste from here, from this position, with only one beacon. That's why it's low in the ground. Man, terrible business. Not sure what's happening today. Did we not time him out? I hope it worked. Terrible business today. Not sure what's going on. People are a bit crazy. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. So it's 2 and a bit more than a half iron blocks. A bit more than a half. So let's place it here. I think it's very nice, the sound of placing iron. I really like it. I usually play without headphones, so I'm not very used to listening to the different block sounds. We should later build a secondary beacon to remove this one, right? That sounds like a plan. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 9. I'm pretty sure it's 9. Not sure if I place one more. Did I count properly, or does the Almond don't know how to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I counted properly this time. This time at least. I don't think this is worth it actually, placing the beacon. I think I will have been done already, removing the farm without it. Maybe not. But you really have to commit to break a lot of blocks if you are gonna use a beacon, because placing it and removing it later, like, it's very nice to have it at your base, where you are not gonna move it, but if you are moving it all the time, probably not worth it. Probably not. Some iron over there, haste 1 and haste 2, and click OK. And the bee is accompanying us. Let's place a chest also, since it's here, to leave the rest. We need to open up a space in our inventory. I think I want to preserve this. Oh, and I have my shield on. No, I don't want to have it on. Like that, like that. Okay, so no, I don't think andesite instant mines. Stone does, but not andesite. I feel like terrible. Not it was not worth it at all, in my opinion. And also cobblestone doesn't instant mine, but tough does. Is it faster like this, counting with the time of placing the beacon and removing it? Yeah, andesite is not instant mine with the beacon and efficiency 5. Let's see, we have to be careful. I don't want to break the enclosure of the villagers of the zombie by mistake and let them free, mostly the zombie, because if we free him, he's gonna die. He's just gonna die. I fell down. Not sure if I will have enough materials also, because since it's a couple blocks taller, the anvil, we will have to see, but I'm not going through the material list. I also have a few more extra blocks in the shulker, so probably should work out. We should have enough of everything. Oh, let me remove the schematic so I can see better. And I will work now in the tip, in this tip of the anvil, because I decided to... No, come on, mutant, Almond, what are you doing? This is the second time you fell. I'm just a silly Almond, what did you expect? I think that was the glow lichen breaking, that sound. But man, on the side not insta breaking, that's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. This reminds me when I was making the maps for the custom signs. Actually, with this technique that I learned in the Wonder Project server, that they use like stairs, make such complex maps with the shading from the height, that will look even better. My custom signs, but it's so hard to build like this. Let's see, we need to start being a bit more careful around here. Yeah, not break those hoppers. Don't break those hoppers, or the villagers are fleeing. No! How? Did he glitch out? Oh, hello? What's going on? How did that happen? I don't understand. So he escaped after all, but we have him trapped. We have him trapped. Let's see, how do we move him back? I think the problem are the hoppers. Maybe it will be a good idea to place a couple more slabs, a couple more trapdoors there, to prevent that from happening. It never happened in the creative world to me. It never happened. But I think if we place a couple more trapdoors around the hoppers, we may avoid that from happening. I think probably it also happened because we removed the other block, and as soon as we don't do that all the time, it should be fine. But let's try to see how we move this guy back. First, I want to extend this like that. Just in case it helps. And now I want to see if we can move him without using minecarts, because there is no much space to place them. I want to build around and give him a staircase to go back to the beds, and because it's nighttime, I think he should want to. Right here. Okay, so now we place blocks like this. Let's use the resin. Remove this one. I just want to make sure he doesn't escape. Yeah, he should have a perfect path here. And my plan is now... Can you come up here with me? If you don't mind. I don't want to hit it. How do we do this? I have no blocks anymore. Come on, my guy. Where are you trying to go? Just come here with me and let's go up. We will need the minecart, right? I'm afraid we will. He doesn't want to listen. Maybe we remove this to open up a bit more space and place blocks around here. Do you want to jump here with me now? Come on. Like this, maybe I can even do a staircase for him to get up. Yeah. He's going. We did it. Yes, he's back. He's back. We managed to do it. Awesome. Let's see if he doesn't try to escape again. I'm so sorry, villager. I know it's pretty messed up for you to live like this with these three guys in a very small space. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You have to accept it as a villager. Let's see, this glass also I'm not gonna use in the new design. But let's preserve it for later projects. Oh, we have some bone meal. Some bone meal we got. Let me leave all of this redstone stuff in the chest, so we keep a little bit of order around here. Maybe also the trapdoors and the blocks go back here. No, this is redstone and this is as well. And the iron blocks also go here, and the chests. Everything that is not just pure stone, it goes here. And maybe we can even expand this one, right? For more space. And these things I want to keep. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Okay. We are almost there now. Do the sheep stole some of the blocks? Did you get some of the blocks, sheep? No, I don't think they did. A hopper. Hoppers are kind of valuable for now because I don't have a wood farm. What? Oh yeah. I remember now. I blocked that to move the villager. Destruction, total destruction. Man, andesite not mining is really disappointing. I swear I thought it was like that. I thought it will insta-mine. This kind of satisfying with the stone, no? The insta-mine. Pum pum pum. And everything breaks. I just hate that we cannot pass nighttime whenever I want. That's a bit... I don't like night times in Minecraft. So the 3 villagers are there. I think I can remove this, no problem this time. You don't want to... No, that is important. That one is important. Okay, not too important. I think they wouldn't have escaped. But... that's what I was trying to avoid. That's what I was trying to avoid, for sure. Let's see. Around here a little bit. We're almost there with the destruction. I think first I'm building the farm. So you can see it in action. And then we are rebuilding the anvil around. That's how I want to do it. This platform has to also go away. It's not part of the new design. It goes higher, much higher. Torch burnout. Torch burnout, I think it's a bit laggy. It's a bit of a laggy mechanic actually, so I don't want to abuse it. But it's something I haven't used much in the past, and I wanted to try for the bamboo farm. And the items elevator always use it, so... Oh, come on, I left a floaty. I left a floaty over there. This doesn't need to stay. Let's leave some blocks. We need to open up a space. Open up some space. Why are there 8? There should be only 4. I don't know. I messed up there also at some point. Not sure when. Not sure when. Okay, perfect. These two. No, only the lower one is the one that is staying. And cobblestone also doesn't insta-mine. But I think it's pretty satisfying like this. Actually, I want to remove it for the rebuild, because I don't want to be breaking blocks too fast and breaking things. So we will move it back. And the stair can stay, of course. Of course. The stair stays. And how much do I break here? This one? Oh, it's gone. It's totally gone. Yeah, those are the only blocks that are staying. Those are for alignment. So we make sure to build it in the same place. That's why I don't want to remove them. Because I increase one block also here to make the base stronger. I feel like the new design is actually much nicer than the previous one. The new design looks better. We need some dirt to fill that hole. That is also not necessary now. It was to enter the base of the anvil, but now you can enter it from wherever. Where is the block? Here. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. I remember you were in the 100 subs stream. That's so awesome. Thank you very much for being here. Today we removed my anvil farm, iron farm completely. We just left that, and that's actually moved. We removed it completely because it was 2 blocks lower than I wanted to, so the farm was not working properly. So after a lot of testing, I decided to just remove it completely. I completely broke it down. When did I leave my rocks here? I don't remember. I thought I was following a different order. But apparently not. Apparently not. Like that. Okay. Farm is gone. Farm is gone. And I will move the beacon now. And if we hurry... No, it's not insta-mineable anyways. We need to slowly and painstakingly remove these blocks. That's why I think it was not worth it to bring the beacon here, because it takes so long to remove it later. It takes so long. So annoying. You really need to build a beacon only if you are doing a mega project. If you are breaking a lot of blocks. If not, for something this small, I don't think it was worth it. I really wanted to use it since we made it last time, but I think it was not the right decision. Not the right decision. Yeah, so my plan for the Wonder Project base in general, I will build all like household stuff. No, I don't like shaders. It's okay if you want to play with shaders. That's awesome. In this channel we are of the philosophy that everyone plays Minecraft as ever they want. That's what makes Minecraft such a good game, that you can play it so many different ways. But I really love texturing, like you see there. I do a lot of my builds around texturing, no? The different walls and stuff, right? And shaders does that for you. With shaders, you already get darker places and brighter places. So it's, for me, it's like you make a picture, a drawing, no? With some art stuff, and then you place it into Photoshop and you enhance it. It's not, you lose what made the picture great, right? That was the ability to draw different ways, the shadows, the 3D. You lose it when you pass it through Photoshop, no? You may have done a really good job, but the moment you start photoshopping your picture, it's Photoshop and not your picture what makes it great, right? So I want my builds to come out nice from the in-game shading using the different blocks, and I feel like using shaders deprecates from my building ability, but that's just a personal taste. So we are in the philosophy here of the philosophy that you can play Minecraft however you want. You can even play Minecraft while being in a minecart all the time. That will be a nice challenge, spawning with a minecart, and you have to play without moving away from the minecart. You should get like a couple of rails as well, and then you can place them and replace them or something like that to move around. That will be kind of funny. A good challenge. That's very silly idea. Yeah, but the conclusion is I don't like shaders. I'm actually using something that is not a shader pack, but enhances the fog. I'm using Bobby mode in combination with Sodium Extra to make the render distance really far away, really far away. And I try to improve the fog with some resource pack or atmospherics. That atmospherics is not exactly a shader, but you see how it looks. Really, you can see really far away. That I'm okay with. But shaders that put light into your builds and make them look awesome even if they are a flat surface, yeah, that's what I don't like. I want to texture them myself. I want them to come out good for the blocks that I'm using and the texture and color palettes. That's my challenge, let's say. It's a challenge I put in myself. Haste, haste, haste. We will extend this one probably in this direction or this one to add the different effects later. This is gonna be like the beacon position for my base, permanent beacon position. We will make, one idea that I have for a short is to make a statue with glass, so the beacon comes out from the statue and it looks like a nice statue, but also holds the beacon below ground. Maybe that will be cool. Okay, so dirt. I forgot to bring dirt. Let's go for some. I want to fill that hole. I made a hole in the ground earlier to move into the anvil. But I don't need it anymore because the new design doesn't use the floor to enter. You can enter everywhere from the door. That was also something I didn't like about the old build. So is it a time lost having to do this? Maybe, but you know, we are here to play Minecraft, right? The more Minecraft we can play, the better. So I don't think it's a loss of time. What does it matter if we play one way or another, right? If we are rebuilding the same 3 builds over and over and over, that's also okay. That's also an okay way to play, I think. Okay, let's get the restoning stuff. This as well, this I will need, this as well. Maybe the hoppers, the pistols, the crafters. This I don't need, but I need more chests. I don't have enough. Because I'm not using barrels anymore in this new design. You will see why. Let's get more chests. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, but we will figure it out. So now we are making the part of the farm that auto crafts the iron to iron blocks. So we don't need such a big storage system. Just a couple of chests. This actually uses one more chest than the old version, so that's also an improvement. I tried to improve it in as many ways as I could, so we ended up with a better product. It's gonna be much better, much better. A bit more of spawn rates. Yeah, this is the new design of the farm. Okay, this is where the zombies already. We need a piece of stuff. Oh, I thought I saw a spider. Is there? I think someone is watching me on game again. There was an invisible guy the other time. Now I'm paranoid. Now I am paranoid. It's okay. Either way, it's okay. Okay. Let's remove the torch from here. I don't need you. And we are... Come on, friend. Okay, let's start with this. The chests. A hopper. We place it here. Another chest here. This is for the iron. And now I need a temporary block there, because I need to place this thing against here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's in the right state, and it's looking right into the chest. Come on, a baby. Now a baby. Let's get into the water. I really like to deal with the baby zombies in the water. It's not even a baby. I thought it was. Or were there two? Oh, he gave me a potato. I don't think I had potatoes in this world yet. That's actually great. Oh, really? Are you leaving me alone, please? I just want to build. I just want to build. Redstone. And now we can place this one against the redstone. Yes. And we need more slabs. A couple more here. I'm building this in a very unorganized way. Very, very unorganized. And now a cleric. I have a villager trading hall. I don't need you. Comparator, another comparator, and we need to add this. Close all of them. All of them, please. This is the autocrafter setup, okay? Yeah, this autocrafts. This piece of technology autocrafts the iron ingots that come here to iron blocks. And because you have a lot of other items that use iron, then this prevents any other item to be crafted. Basically, that's how it works. And now we extend the hopper line. I cannot kill you. Oh, come on. A full copper? Zombie villager. This is a cool guy. And it's also even enchanted. That was a cool guy. And I think I broke my design. What? What's happening here? I think it's a chunk border. It's not loading properly because there is a chunk border here, maybe. I'm not sure, but that's how it has to go. That's how it has to go. A repeater like that. Maybe it was never working then in my original design. How do I place this one against here? Okay. Redstone, redstone, redstone. I think I broke it at some point while I was moving things around. I think that's the case. But that's okay. That is perfectly okay. No worries at all. I know how that works. Those can be removed. And this is the filter, right? This is a filter for the items. This thing over here, it detects when things are in this hopper. And it will let everything pass. Oh, that's my zombie. I cannot kill that guy. But whatever is in this hopper, no? Whatever, because the items flow here, okay? From the hopper, from this hopper line, they will flow in this hopper line. Come on. And because this is already full and locked, then they cannot just move down unless they are of the same variety. So if we place the right blocks here, okay, I need some more materials that I forgot. I'm missing the composter for the roses, and I need the roses as well actually, and the copper thingies. The copper thingies I have them. The composter, yeah. So I was just missing the composter and the copper thingies. Copper, how are they called? Let me check. No, I call them filter. It's better if you rename them, because in the very weird case that the same item will fall in the hopper, it will still work, because with a different name it's just a different item. And in this one is where we set up the thing. We place roses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and once it gets to 42, then it will start working. Oh, a baby drowned, but we're in the perfect position to deal with him. Sorry. Another. This is a non-stop of zombies here. And why is this Because I placed it in this orientation to fit the rest. And this is wrong because it doesn't have anything inside. But that's gonna be right later. And this is part of the Anvil. That's why we have this kind of block. And like this, they should start spawning golems when we flick that lever, but we don't want that to happen just yet. There is no spawning platform, so it shouldn't happen. Yeah. There was this block and that one that I didn't spawn proof. I remember. Will it hit me from here? Apparently not. Oof. Okay. I'm dead. Come on, don't stop. Don't stop. Oh, I'm safe. But these guys can kill you in a couple of hits. They really can kill you in a couple of hits. Mostly me, that I usually don't eat ever in Minecraft. I forget to eat so much. But we manage. Let's spawn proof this then. We could use... I think I will just place slabs on top. Yeah, one slab there and one there. And now, probably this one too. That should be better. That should be actually better. I don't think they were spawning in my Anvil because of the build around, but just in case. Yeah, and those working stations, I'm not using them because for the optimization mob that we have in the server. Yeah, so this is the farm. No, not yet. We need to build the spawning platform on top and see if it works. We will see if it works. So let's go up around here. I guess if I was not saying I'm dead, then I would have had more time to react. But I'm just a silly almond. Like this. This one goes here, and it's very, very important that the spawning platform is on top of the beds or by the side. That was another mistake I made in my tutorial, because of the same thing that we are rebuilding this, that it always chooses the topmost block in a random column. So it chooses randomly a column, not a block. So it will choose always the topmost block, and if you have the beds on top of the spawning platform, it chooses the bed, it cannot spawn the golem there, and it stops trying. Just read the wiki. That's the only thing I did. But too little too late, I guess. Okay, that's our platform. Now we can place blockies like this. Remove this one. And I think I will go all around. Oh, those are stairs. Okay, let's replace them later. Let's just replace them later. This is where the water goes, but I have to go down for the water as well. So let's do this first, and we go for the missing materials. And this is on the side because it's part of the Anvil. That's a corner that this is a corner of the Anvil. That's why it's on the side. It's not part of the technical build. I only had one block of andesite in my inventory, seriously? So annoying. Okay, and one more layer. Actually, I have to sort of replace that, so let's do that later. Let's see, I was missing some andesite, some tuff, and some... No, I don't think tuff I was missing. I was missing some of these stairs, some andesite, I was missing what was I missing? Slabs I have. I forgot. Oh, the bee. A bee. So cute. Ah, the water. The water and the lava. And the signs. I need the signs as well. But I ran out of space. I'm not sure why I had 8 of the copper ingots. There must have been more than necessary in the filter. It's okay. That will still work. You can put as many as you want. 4 is just the minimum. And you at least need to leave one of the items that you want to actually filter, right? So we place that one. And these are the stairs that we have now in our inventory. Place this one over here. And the reason it says it's wrong is because it doesn't have the water just yet, but I will place it later. Let's slap it up. The water is the last thing that goes, because if not, it makes the build more complicated. Makes building it more complicated. What? Unintentional placement. Give it back. Give it back. And this is just to spawn proof it, right? That works. And now we place these signs 1. And signs are important. I really like to use open fence gates more than signs. But the problem is that open fence gates are blocks, while the signs are entity something weird. Okay? And what that means is that if you have fire tick on in your world, open fence gates are gonna burn, but with the lava. But because these are entities, the signs, they won't burn. They won't ever burn, even with fire tick on. So that's why I use them instead of the open fence gates. I really like more the open fence gates. They look cooler, visually at least. Why does it say it's wrong? But it's not. Okay, it works. I'm not sure why it says it's wrong, but it should work like that. Okay, and now actually I want to jump down because I want to turn it on, and you can turn it on from here, from the floor. Now they should get scared by the zombie and they should start producing. They have time to sleep, so I think it should work. They should start producing some golems if everything worked. Yeah, he's dying. Ah, we saw it die, more or less. But it's working. That's perfect. That's awesome. So let's see if we spawn a second one to check that it's actually working and turn it off again. Because then in the anvil we have a lot of blocks while we build that the golems can spawn. I really don't want them to be spawning all the time while we build and risk that they kill the zombie. Come on, give me a second one. Give me another one. Are they spawning anywhere else? Oh, they could spawn here. Let's spawn proof this temporarily. Maybe we had a spawn, an intentional spawn below and it stopped working? Or am I just not being patient? Yeah, they spawn below. I'm not sure why. Go check it out. Where did you spawn? Oh, these are spawning surfaces, I think. This thing. You see, that's why leaving it like this is a bit silly. Okay, doesn't matter then. I don't want to be placing blocks on top and replacing them. Let's actually do it. I want to make sure that this is working before we start building. Let me get some andesite slabs and spawn proof this real fast. Those are stone, but that's okay. Let's spawn proof that as well, just in case. I really like to spawn proof with slabs more than with buttons, because one button costs one stone, while a slab costs half. So it's cheaper. It's cheaper like this. Also about the shaders, that I'm thinking another reason that I don't use them. Okay, they are spawning. It's working. My computer will crash. My computer is very bad. I'm relying in Bobby and Sodium and a lot of optimization mods to make this work. Let's wait for another one. Actually, you know what? I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I really want to remove the corners of this farm. It's just a silly thing, but I really want to remove the corners so it looks a bit roundish. A bit roundish. Let's do that while we wait for the next one. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I always forget. Just for aesthetic purposes. Because I already had one removed because of the ground around for this. I really wanted to remove the four corners, and now that I saw from above, it's like a starter farm, right? Okay, that's a mistake on my part. Let's see if we survive. Come on. Such a silly almond. So where did they spawn now? Why is it not working? Or is it working? I think I just have to wait a little. It should work now. We saw a couple of iron golems already spawning. Villager status. I'm not sure what that is exactly. Sorry. Come on, give me a zombie. Give me a golem, please. Give me one. Just so I'm happy. Give me one spawn. Not here, please. Where do I have them? Where are my... Are these guys sleeping or not? I will show you. This is the iron farm, right? That we had to destroy because it was not working properly. And I'm rebuilding it now. And I have the schematic here. Bam! It's a giant anvil around. Yeah. This is what we are building. We are gonna start from the first layer. Like this. And go layer by layer. But not sure what's happening. That's a bit worrying already. It should be on. Let's let them time to sleep. Maybe that's the reason. They are the three of. Come on, friend. The three of them are sleeping in their beds. Yeah. Let's turn it on again. I cannot reach from here. And there is another zombie here. Come on, they are really annoying. Yeah, but I didn't want to get down because I already saw the zombies were paying me a visit. It should be working. I tested and tested and tested it in my test world. So I don't see why it wouldn't work here. And we already saw a couple of spawns, but it just stopped for some reason. But I think I may not be being patient enough or something. Yeah, let's just start building. Come on. Ooh, I have to eat actually. I need to eat. I'm jumping all the time. Maybe there is some golem that stayed around. I don't know. This is off. Off is better for building. So let's start working on it. We remove all of the redstone thingies and other stuff that we don't need right now at the moment. Good. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you. You are welcome anytime. You are welcome anytime. And let's get all of this. Let's not get the ones that have only one block, maybe. And why are those divided? That I don't need. Probably that's okay for now. And I don't have a cobblestone stairs? Seriously? Okay. First block I tried to place, I didn't have in my inventory. And also not tough stairs? What am I even doing? What am I even doing? We can leave this. What am I doing with the repeaters here? And also I don't think I need this. We can take this. Okay, let's see if now we can start. 1, 2. No, already messing up. This layer is the weirdest to place. The most annoying one. Because all of the stairs are upside down. This is some change I did to break symmetry. And this is right, okay? Sometimes these corners are the other way around, even if they look the same. And now we can place that, break these ones, and there is another wrong one here. That's I don't care about you. I don't care about you. And also, once we get one higher, we can forget about the zombies attacking, because they cannot reach us anymore. Okay, one more. Oh, that's a trident. That is interesting actually, because now that I have looting, maybe we get the trident, although I already got one from the boxes. Where is it? Did he drop the trident? I don't think he did. He didn't. Okay. Disappointing. Very, very disappointing. What do we have here? Yeah, I made sure to place a lot of stuff below the stairs because it will look darker, right? Okay, I cannot reach that far. What? This is andesite? Yes. Sometimes I confuse the andesite with the stone. They look so similar in the... And I really don't want to be clicking middle button for every block. Okay, one more layer. This is for the stair, by the way. And how is this? This is the wrong block, okay. We have a stone here, and this one is a stone as well, but this one is wrong. No problem, we place it like this, and now it's right. It looks the same, but there are two different states, and I don't want to have it in orange all the time. This is like the third or fourth time we built this part, because in last stream I was trying to repair it manually without testing, and I ended up rebuilding this again. Some andesite here. That's not andesite? How in the world is not andesite? Ah, because the andesite is below. That's why it was confusing me. Okay, that one is right. First try. This one is andesite as well. But this one is a stone. You cannot... You cannot lie to me, Minecraft. You cannot trick me. Is this... I think it's the other one actually. Ah no, is that... It was that one. And how about here? We need to go down, I guess. Okay. And now it connects. It connects here, and we can place this to go down to the inside, right? That's how you get down. What? Ah, come on. Come on. When I was living in the Netherlands, I had a friend that was saying that I will say jamon instead of come on. It was very funny. Okay, some cable here. And actually, the column thingies means as soon as there is a spawn-proof block higher up, it doesn't matter, right? If we don't spawn-proof the lower layers. That's kind of cool. Raining again. We have been lucky, actually. I'm not gonna complain. We have been streaming the whole thing without a single rain. So I'm not gonna complain. We have been pretty lucky with the rain. One more layer. How does this work? This is upside down stairs. Okay, so we need to go for these ones first to place the upside down stairs easily. I'm not placing it properly. Sometimes when you build from the same layer you're working on in with Limatica, using Limatica, it's a bit tough to see what you are doing. A bit tough. You get it? Because we are working with tough. I'm just a silly almond. Ah no, those are... What? I don't have this kind of slab in my inventory apparently. I'm not either that one. Okay, let's go get the slabs. I must have left them. Some here, some there. I guess we can leave those. I don't think I need those. And why do I have rotten flesh? Do I need the stairs anymore? Later I will need them. So what is repeating? Ah, we have a lot of this. Okay. These stairs, I think I only needed them for the water. Those were part of the technical part. And this is extra. Okay, like that. We will see how far can we go with those materials. I can place that one. And this turtle is back with the sugarcane, so it's like my mascot. We have to give it a name. We have to name the turtle because it's not going anywhere. It's stuck in the sugarcane. It's my mascot, apparently. She has been here for a long time. So if you guys can think about a name to give the turtle, very happy to use it. Very happy to use it. Okay, when you play this kind of floating things, you have to move around them, the building gets a bit slower, but that's okay. I finished in the whole thing in one stream because we already did this right before, so I'm finished it today. No matter how long I have to stream. This is a one-day thing. We already did it once, not spending more than one stream. If I didn't manage to finish it, then I will do it by myself. With some music or whatever. I want to get for the streams this how is it called for the music, so you don't get problems with the copyrights. Something sounds, epidemic sounds. Some web page that provides a lot of music is not free because you have to pay a subscription, but then they help you with the strikes, so you don't get the strikes from YouTube. Yeah, you see how this one was part of the build, so everything is very tight. The door I'm placing it later, so let's move on. And I need to make some pressure plates. That was a solution, I thought, to spawn proof the block before the door and also make the door automatic. And then I'm using it to spawn proof a couple more places here and there. That gives the stone a bit of texture, so it's two birds with one stone, right? So I will have to go make some, but later. No, let's do it now. I want to have them in my inventory for later. And since we are here, let's place the door as well. I should have the door here. But I don't have a space. Okay, I can leave that. And that goes like that. Now it's close to the public. And if we come here, we can get some more stone probably, just in case, and make half a stack of pressure plates. How are these done? No? Like that. Yeah, 16 pressure plates. Quite expensive, but more than buttons, a lot more than slabs, but that's okay. I don't think that golem is close enough to interfere with this farm, but I will kill it anyways, just in case. And I will be removing these ones. These ones are not necessary anymore. They look a bit strange. Yeah, that's much better. Where am I? Where am I? Terrible business. Yeah, I like that entrance. That's starting to take shape. It is starting to take shape. For sure, for sure. Actually, no. Let's keep the axe. Just in case, because I can fight the mobs and also build with them, right? With the axe. You see, it closes automatically. That's very cool. And we can use this ladder to keep going up layer by layer, because that should go to the very top. And why is this orange? I must have picked it up while an item was flowing or something like that. I think I was going in this direction for the layers. How is this place? Like that? Yes. I sort of remember this time, but that's gonna be really confusing later on. This one is placed like that. Oh, I cannot pass with the zombie here. Let's go around it. Well, how many times have I made this mistake? Yeah, like that. Sorry. I think actually I like that the wall is here, so they cannot glitch this way like they do, that they sleep far away from the beds anymore. While once this is completely built. But let's give them a chance to sleep properly tonight, and then in the morning we will build that wall. For now we can work in the tip of the anvil. Okay, that's a stone as well. That's a slab. That is a slab. Like that. I guess this one too. And this one as well. Okay. And this side, and this side. Oh my god. You're getting banned. You are getting banned. I'm so sorry. This is the second time. First, when you are not respectful, you get a timeout. But if you keep going, you just get banned. That's just how it works. I'm sorry. I need to place this block. Not sure if it's gonna help. I think it does actually. Let's remove it then. Okay, I have an idea. Let's place. What? Okay, let's just place a temporary block then. Actually, I think I will leave it like that. Why not? I may have even left a hole without that. Oh no, because the slab is good enough. And this one is a slab, or is it a stair? This is where it gets confusing. I'm never sure about this. I cannot remember. You see the feet of this guy are here, so we need to wait until daytime to place that block, I'm afraid. We will leave him sleep the night. And once it gets to daytime, we place that block. I don't want to break his legs. Or more accurately, I don't want him to escape. That's what worries me. Okay, so this trapdoor cannot stay here. I hope we don't have the same problem as before. But I need to pass through there. I think I will remove this one. I want it to be symmetric. We are losing some blocks. This is a stair. I will place it like that just in case. It was not. It was not a stair. And this is a slab as well. And this is used to spawn proof everything and avoid spawns wherever we don't want them. Okay, now we have the ladder all the way up. And here things start to get tricky. Tricky. Maybe from here. I cannot place it. Where are my temporary blocks? Hey, zombie, you cannot get to me. No, you cannot. Why am I placing this wrong? Has to be. Come on. Let's go even higher then. Let's see if we can manage. From here. Has to be right in this corner. Oh, there is no corner. I see, that makes sense. That makes total sense. So I guess I need temporary blocks to build this. One there, that will solve everything. One here, one there, and second one there, a third one here. Yeah, things get tricky here in this part of the build, but we are done now with most of the tricky part, I think. No, we are not. No, we are not. Some of this, some of that. This is a slab, right? Oh, someone died. Someone died because of a skeleton. Terrible. It stopped raining. It stopped raining. I'm a happy almond. I am a happy almond. Don't really like rain in Minecraft. For streaming mostly. It makes... Unless you are under a roof, like we were right now. Okay, it placed. We broke his legs. We broke his legs. I feel terrible, but he was being a bit annoying. To be honest. To be honest. So that's another block. Okay, and that's wrong. One of those and one of those. This is starting to get really sharp. Really, really sharp. I like it. Okay, one more layer. Pam, pam, pam. No, I failed. And this guy has a block, so it won't despawn. And this one as well. Okay, they are saving my blocks. Actually, they are helping me. They don't want my blocks to despawn. They are my recollection crew. They are picking them up so they don't despawn, and so I can collect them later. Apparently, I missed a couple of blocks there. Probably on the other side as well. Don't remember this when it was, but that's okay. That's what we build with Lymatica. No, I placed them here in this side. Okay, I just made a mistake in one side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And did your legs are your legs okay now? There were 6 because of the blueprint. I forgot to remove them from the blueprint. But there are not. It's just the image. Actually, I don't like that. Now we shouldn't see them anymore because I'm ignoring the entities. It's a pity because you ignore all entities, right? And if I want to just ignore the mobs, that's not very practical. So if you are a Lymatica developer, please separate mobs from entities. So mobs from other entities. Okay, let's work in this part. Let's see, are these stairs? Or that was a stair, that was a stair, and this is as well. So they have to be placed in this orientation. And this is all slabbed, so it's spawn proof inside, right? That's what I try to do. And it gets tricky building here, and we're gonna have the same problem in both sides. Huh. Okay, we need to make use of our temporary blocks. We will remove them later. I ran out of those. I ran out of undecided slabs, I think. Let's get more. I think we can feed a couple more things now. This can be changed, but that one... Yeah, that should be enough. We refilled our pockets. I think we have enough to finish the build with that. We will see, we will see. Because the build is a bit bigger than it was before, but I have extra blocks that I brought. I didn't count them, so I'm not completely sure. But I guess we will see. That goes against there. Couple more temporaries here. Why is that wrong? No, it's right. Okay. This I try to be very minimalistic with the amount of blocks that I use. So basically what that means is in some places it's gonna be a bit tougher to build it, but the reason I was minimalistic was not to save blocks, that I also do, but use a few. The main reason is I really wanted most of the space inside as much as possible. So that's why I try to avoid using I think we have to break this one actually and place a full temporary block to be able to place this. Oh, I don't have that. Whatever it is, I don't have it. The resin is limited actually. I don't have a farm yet, but probably we can buy in the market of the server, right? So why? What am I missing? Cobble slabs. Yeah, it's cobblestone slabs. I only have one. I probably picked it up earlier. So yeah, this is the first time we have to go back to get more materials. I was actually missing because the texturing is different. The proportions were just not right. Should we make a few more? Maybe. Maybe a few more. A half of this, and that gives me half a stack. That should be more than enough. I don't think we are gonna have any more problems. Come on, jumpy, jumpy. It's starting to look great again, right? We are almost there. We are almost there. Just a few more layers. Oh, what did I do? I touched this to one click. That was weird. How did that happen? Okay, and now with our temporary blocks here, we can remove them later very easily. Because they are so bright, so there is no confusion. Is this a full block? Yes. Better, better. Easier to place. And that's a stair. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We need 4 here. Can we place that one? Yes. And I think this is probably a stair, so let's place it like this. Yeah, it was. And here we need 2. No, 3. Actually 3? Yeah, 3 on both sides. Let's remove them and pick them up. Because we will need them in the next layer. Somewhere different. Ah, and I forgot to replace that one. No, that was my mistake. And let's get down, collect them, because I don't have more than this resin for now. I'll probably make a farm at some point. I really like creaking farms. Creaking is my favorite mod, actually. Aesthetic wise, at least. And I love resin for building, so I use the resin for for some details in my build, the resin layers, and I use the resin blocks as a scaffolding. So for me, it's kind of important to have a resin farm. We will have to come with a new design for the exterior because the one I built in my forever world is already overused. Hello, welcome to the stream. Amy Griffin? I don't think I remember. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But I'm very happy to have you here again. Did you change your username? Okay, this gets complicated again. More temporary blocks, I guess. Uh-oh. Is there actually anything inside? Yes, but we can place it through here. Oh no, I can't. I can't. I guess we will have to climb from the outside. I don't see other... Oh no, I see another solution. I will... The problem is I don't see what is what. I don't think it matters, right? Because it's not gonna be seen anyways. That's wrong. That is wrong. Yeah, not sure what was there, but let's just place that. Maybe there was nothing actually, I'm not sure. This is wrong as well. Awesome. Very happy to have you here. So you were in this stream, you mean, earlier, right? This stream we got so many new people. I'm sorry if I forgot. Okay. I'm starting to get tired. But I really want to finish. I really want to push through and finish the Anvil. It's kind of funny for me because I designed it in my forever world, an Amsterdam inspired village that I call Anvil, and it sounds so close to Anvil. So now every time I say Anvil, I just think about the village and laugh. And just a silly Almond. I built this in such a weird place just to save a few blocks of space. So is this not... No. Okay, so we need a temporary block here and another one here. Like that. And now we can place these guys looking to the outside. Yeah. Because I built it in creative, I didn't pay attention to this kind of thing, and now I'm paying the price. Now I'm certainly paying the price. How do we do this now? I want to place andesite blocks like earlier, but we need to be... I would rather be lower. Oh, fully armored. I think we can place them from here actually. A fully armored guy. Yeah, in this hole. Okay. Now we can come back to this. Place this is. That's the wrongest position. That's the wrongest lap position. We just have a few more layers to go. Let's push through. Let's push through. What am I doing? Oh, right, because this one is actually in this orientation and this one is actually in this orientation. Now everything is fine. I don't think you can see what I was talking. Of course I had to fall in the zombies. Run for my life. I think there is a baby actually also. No, there is none. Come on, please. Oh, yeah, that's the problem with the resin, that you insta break it, so you may fall into the mobs. Oh, I was trying to hit them while jumping, but I really don't know how to do that properly. Okay, now they are gone. Better. Anna, baby, come here. Another baby. And this one has rotten flesh. Oh, another guy. They won't stop appearing. Let's leave them be. Let's go inside and keep building. Not sure why I'm fighting them. Let's just forget about them. We need at least one resin here to place this one. Yes, that works. And let's drop this one for later. After this, we have to go check that everything is okay. We need a temporary one actually here. This is another case when I went too minimalistic for no reason. Because now I cannot place the stairs against those slabs. I wanted to leave this channel to pass through. That's wrong, because it's in this direction. No? What? I think I understand. This one goes like this and seems wrong, but this one is the one that is... No. Huh. I don't really get it. So what about this one? Why is this one wrong? Oh, I see how it works. Just leave me be. I don't want to fight you anymore. I see. Okay, so this one actually goes in this orientation. Never thought about that. Never thought about that. And this is a block, perfect. This is a block as well. And this is a stair. So that has to go like that. We are actually almost at the very top, at the very top. I'm happy, Almond. We need another temporary block right here to place the stairs against. One over here. And this one goes like this? No. Like how then? Like that. Okay, and these are blocks. These are only blocks, so it doesn't really matter. Should have placed this one before, so I didn't need a temporary actor. After all, didn't realize some of these were blocks. Every possible other state I think it's right now. I just have to place this one. And this one is like that, and this one is a slab. This one is a slab. Perfect. That was one of the most tedious parts. Everything wrong, but we are almost at the very top. It's like 3 more layers. This one goes in this direction, and we don't need that many temporary blocks anymore. What is very, very good. That is wrong. Okay, so this one has to be like that, yes, and this one then like this. Oh, sometimes it gets really, really weird. And tell me this is a block. Yes, it is. This one as well. This one is a stone. And this is a stair. So maybe this state, and this is a stair as well. So has to be like that. And we have a stair. It has to be like this, right? No, not like that. That's not what I meant. Yes, that's the proper one. We have a stair here, so we need a temporary block to place it. And this is a block, and this is a stair that goes against that one, so place this one first. Now that one. This is a stair, so any of these are blocks. Yeah, that one is a block. Which one was it? That one. So we can place this one, and now that one can be positioned like this, and this one like that. That's a block, and that's a block as well. I think I ran out of other material, maybe? I'm not sure. No, I still have some. So this one is probably like this. Yes. I think we should have passed the worst part of the build. The part where I had to crouch around to place the blocks. After this, everything should be easier, hopefully. Yes, I think so. Much, much better. And here we have a block, and here we have a... not in that orientation, apparently. So now it's like 3 blocks, including this of clearance for the golems, and then the roof. And then the roof, and that's it. But that's not it. That should be a block. Ah, that's the stair. Then that means... No, I think we can place it against that one. Let's see if we can manage. Uh-huh. That's a block. Not sure what's the orientation of that one. Let's make this first. Now with that, we can probably... has to be this one, and then this one. Aha, that's it. And spawn proof everything. Let's remember to spawn proof everything for the golems. Let's see. I stay here. We should probably start placing the lights, even if only temporary ones. Yeah, let's place a couple temporary lights so the villagers don't die. No, actually, it's probably not necessary, but let's do it anyways, because everything is slabbed. But so later I can't see anything, because once I place the roof, I won't be able to see a single thing. Okay. Oof. How many more? Ah, only 2 more. Yeah, this one and this one. 2 more layers and we are done. Excellent, excellent. No. Ah, this is the... for this part is actually the last portion. Oh, I need some of this that I don't have. Okay, we have to go down. For the tip, we are in the last portion already. I just don't have those. And neither I have those, apparently. Oh, terrible. I thought it was that one. Okay. No, this is stone. Okay. Never mind. And this is... That's andesite. Okay. We will finish it later. These pressure plates are used to spawn proof everything neatly. Because sometimes I got some iron golems glitching there for some reason. Yeah. Too low, too low. That was not the right place. Guess these ones we have to place against each other. It's just tough. It's just tough. So tough. Placing those blocks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding because his stuff is the material. Okay. Now we just have to put a roof on top of this thing. We are almost done. And the lights. We have to bring the lights. We have to bring some cable slabs and some tough slabs that I don't think I have. Let's place another temporary torch here. Because we're already getting into nighttime also, so I just want to be careful. Use a bunch of stuff there. Yeah, let's bring whatever we need and see how it's looking. That's looking awesome and pristine. I love it, I love it. Let's remove these temporary blocks while we are down here. Maybe some around? Not, apparently not. And a lot must have this pump because I don't have them. So those are slabs. Those I do need. This can be left. That goes there. This I do need. Of these ones I only have 9. Okay, I need more of those. And I need the cobblestone ones that I don't have any because that was not part of the original design. It's in the second version when I introduced that. So let's make some slabs like this. Some of the cobble variety. Stack is okay. And I need to get some lights. This I will take here just in case I need it and get a stack of lamps. I really love this block. That's a very awesome block. Oh, we did manage to build it in this stream. We did manage. That's very, very great. Very awesome. Yeah, that was the slab that I was missing. This one's over here. Perfect. I think I will do the rim first, like one layer around, and then start placing blocks in the middle. And in the sides. That way I have more blocks to place against. I misclick. I didn't press the middle mouse button there. But so I want to do this now. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. But I want to place this light as soon as possible. Yeah, I have things in my head. Yeah, one light there. What? How is this a block? Oh, sorry, yeah. I was just being a silly almond. And these are wrong because I cannot pass below. Oh. I broke everything, right? I may have broken everything below. Let's see if everything is safe. No, it's not. Come on. That's a silly almond. We have a couple of iron blocks there. Where is the rest? Okay, I picked something. Let's see if that's enough. No, I haven't picked up the... Where are they? Give me some lights. Where are the comparators? Maybe I never placed them? Maybe I never placed them. That may be it. Now this is properly illuminated. Okay. Let's get a couple comparators. I really like using the pressure plate there. I don't have comparators either here. Why? Have I run out of comparators and they are not here? Let's press F3. F3B. Hitboxes. Okay. Are there any items here around floating? Oh, they went really far. I see. Better. Now it's repaired. Okay. And actually I don't even have these slabs that I had to place instead. It's because if not, I cannot pass below. So I need to replace some of these blocks. I may break it again, but if I'm fast, what if I do this? I think I could insta replace it like that. Hold on, let me add this light over here. Those should be all the lights. Yeah, I just don't want stuff to be spawning over here. No, I don't want that. And I think what I will actually do is, just in case, this should prevent the water from falling. But I want to Uh-huh. Uh, okay, luckily I had these blocks here because I messed up one of them. And these blocks still are not in the right orientation, but I don't know why. But that's okay. Like, that is fine. I think I know why. Because I placed them upside down, maybe, in the creative world. That's because I was floating around. Here is better as they are. And you will say, you cannot pass below. Yes, you can. You can go like this. You just have to crouch. And what I know, because you go through the other side, yeah. You come through here, you see, and you pass through this side. Crouching, and you can get here, and you can go to the very tip also. And I'm missing this one. So you can go all around, basically. All around the build from the door. That actually before was not a thing. But I feel I kind of want this one. Yes, better. Oh, crouch, mutant, crouch. You need to crouch. Yeah, that's also a bit annoying. But that's okay. I don't think I have the trapdoor with me. Next time I fall, I guess. This is all andesite apparently. So don't have to change. I would love to place all of the andesite first. That goes into storage. We will have to clean up the storage later. But I think it's more practical to go block by block. I'm not sure. Because if I'm crouching using the middle button to pick the next block, it gets a bit weird. I have to uncrouch. It's because I'm not actually using the middle button in my mouse because it broke. It literally broke. So what I'm using... Why? I thought I have plenty of those. Okay, let's get the trapdoors and more of these slabs. I thought I have plenty, but apparently not. Trapdoors. And I need more of these smooth andesite slabs. Or cut. Are they called smooth or cut? I'm not sure. Let's see now. I have 5 there. A little bit more, just in case. Actually, a little less. Yeah, those should be enough. They are called... No, those are coward. Polish andesite slabs. Polish andesite. So they are from Poland, apparently. Apparently, they make them in Poland. That's looking great. That's looking even better than before. being a bit taller with more of a base, I think it looks much better. If I had realized of the height limit for the roof in the farm earlier, I would have made it like this from the beginning. But you learn from your mistakes, right? Look, like that one. For example, like that one. I just want to place this one. Is it? Yeah, that's the right orientation in this case. The problem is I don't see when I have to place andesite and when I have to place stone, because they look so similar. So I'm making so many mistakes. And I can use middle click every time, but because I also want to be crouching, that makes things very hard for me. And I'm a clumsy boy. I'm just a clumsy almond. Okay. We are almost there. So close to finish. And one more layer here. I think these are the last blocks actually. Just a few more, and the bee doesn't want to escape. Mobs are really friendly in this world. Maybe it has something to do with the mods that they use. Maybe they improve the AIs of some of the mobs, because bees are famous for flying to the middle of the ocean and just staying there. When they move away until some chunks that you are not rendering, and then they stop moving because you are not rendering those chunks, so they cannot come back, and that's how you lose them. Last layer, actual last layer of blocks. Now we have to fly, right? We turn it on and we fly away. Hey, we did it! We finished! Done! We are done! Let's turn it on. Actually, I have an idea for how I want to make the... we turn it on from below. Yes, we did it! Now it should be on, and I need to fly away to see what we did. It also automatically closes. We don't have much stone left from this. Not much more. I want to empty this if possible. Can I do it? Can I fit everything in my inventory? I just need to pick up the chests, so when I break this one, they go into my inventory. Now put a potato and some of this, and some of that, and some of this, some of that. Now it's full. Now we can pick this one. It looks cool. It looks cool. It's awesome. I really like it. I will empty the inventory later. I just need my elytra. No, actually I have the elytra. I just need the rockets. I also had the rockets. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize that. Whoa. Ah, it's working. You saw that fire? That's from one of the... I'm not sure what this crafting station is doing here. I don't remember placing that there. I think it's from a different player. It looks so good with Bobby, having the render distance so far away. You can see the base from my neighbor. I really love Bobby, extending the render distance. I mean, just rendering actually 8 chunks. Just 8 chunks. And it looks like this. I think I want to take the screenshot like this. This is a clear one for this stream thumbnail. So awesome! I'm very happy, and I think it's working properly. I took another screenshot, a weird one. Let's wear the armor again. Ah, works with the right click, but not like that. I really like it. The shape that is more horizontal in this part, more bulky. It was very flat here before. I didn't like that. And taller here. I think it looks closer than a real Anvil. And it has one block height in the base, what gives it like more stability, I think. I think it looks more stable, and I may use more of this technique that I was mentioning in my video of placing brighter blocks. Now because it's nighttime and it's really hard, it's really dark, we cannot really appreciate it, but there is andesite in these corners that is brighter than the stone. You can mention me for sure. That will be actually very, very appreciated. That's really awesome. You can mention me for sure. You have my full permission. Okay, let's see if this is producing something. Nothing here. Ah, yeah, this is very messed up. Place them back here. Now it should start crafting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blah, craft. And we accumulate the iron blocks here. We already have 3. So that means it should be working. We already have 3. Why is a block here? This... That was not right. Okay. Actually, where I want a block is somewhere here, so I can look at the golems while AFK. Yeah, I will AFK right here and make sure that everything is working after the stream. That's my plan. Then I can check, pass by the computer in one time and see if everything is working properly, and I think that's great. Okay guys, thank you very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate your support. Please, I will remind you to subscribe, follow, like, whatever. The most important thing is sharing my channel with some of your friends. That I think is the best way to grow. So thank you very much for being here, and bye bye.